Hey everyone, welcome to Quayzar's Customs. I am Hurst Quayzar. Don't you just love that banner? I really need to change that banner a little bit. Put a different car on there. We have so many great mods out there. We have to find something to put up there. Throw me some suggestions what car you'd like to see up there. All right, so today, as you saw in the thumbnail, we are playing with a car called Baby. This is from Supernatural, and yes, it isn't a movie per se, but it is a TV show. It airs at least around here on a channel called CW. Now, I'm not one that watches this show, but it does sound somewhat interesting. Maybe what's maybe maybe I will ever maybe I'll give it a shot. How's that? But it looks like it's been on for quite a few seasons. I didn't realize it was on for so long. I thought this came on. I thought this was a show that actually replaced. What was the vampire show that was on the CW for a while? Oh, I don't remember. But even that show, I didn't even watch that show, right? What I did see the finale of that show. Dang, I can't remember the name of it. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, they're vampires, going around killing people. Yeah. Not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, it's not that one. So, but anyway, I thought this show actually replaced that one, but I guess not. I guess this has been on for a while. Um, because I'm always looking in to find out what the license plates are, so I can put the proper license plates on. And that is one thing I did before I even hit the record video on this tonight, was to check that out, and I put a new set of plates on it. And from I believe Wiki said was reading from 2007 to present, I believe. It has the Ohio plates, and I'm like, yeah, right on. I'm from Ohio. I'm in Ohio. Yeah, I'll do that. So I put the Ohio plates on. You'll see. So how's everybody doing today? I am doing fantastic. As of this recording, the Mercedes DLC just hit the street. Excited about that. I had to wait and update the game a little bit, and I have not purchased the DLC yet, but I will be as soon as possible. See, I put the Ohio license plates on there. Gotta love it. Let's see. Can I salvage these wheels? I think I can. All right, so this is a mod by Nick's Speed Shop over in the Steam Workshop. So roll on over there and pick out yourself up this mod. Now this one's a little bit different because I've added a few things. And I think you saw just a little while ago, I was taking the exhaust off of it because I had just modified it in the editor. No offense to Nick, and again, no offense to any of the modders. You know, I like putting my personal touch on these things. And what I ended up doing is that I lowered the stance just a touch to make it look more of a stock stance. I felt like it was a little high. And then I added an exhaust system to it. Nick, you didn't put an exhaust system on it, bro. What is up with that? So I had to add an exhaust system. Plus, it gives you a little extra horsepower when you go to the performance shop. So, who doesn't want some more performance, right? So, I did do that. So, it will look a little different from the workshop car. But however, if you are on a PC and, what else do I need for the back of this? I think it's one brake shoe. And you're interested in editing your own car, feel free to browse my vast library of car mechanic simulator videos. I've got quite a few on there. So here I'm talking and I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's jump over to suspension. What did I kill? Ah, nothing. I just need some shocks and some bushings. That's sweet. I just need some shocks and some bushings. That's probably the easiest setup. I think that's Nope, I need a small one. That's probably the first time I've repaired a suspension and not have a bunch of pieces that I needed to get rid of. Alright, so shocks, and of course the rubber bushings are always... Whoa, 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 whoa. It jumped on me. Did you see that? Nope. You just... Oh my god, I am screwing up. Alright, so back to the drawing board. I need one more bushing. Kind of screwed the pooch on that. Need a... Okay, I think I need one of those. Now, unfortunately... let me pick up these tires. They're a 245 60. 245 60 15. So I'm going to keep rims and tires on it the same. I'm going to put the what did you put? What came on it? I thought they didn't look too bad. Oh, it's the race tire. How's that look on here? It's kind of got that aggressive look on the tread. Let's swap it up a little bit. Let's go with the sport tire. What do you think? 215, 245, and I believe it was a 60, right? It was a tall tire. And we'll see what that looks. I swapped my... Change it up just a little. Oh, wait a minute. What I was saying about the rims, right? Nick has put these on here, and God bless him, that's probably about the closest thing you're going to find to what is on Baby, right? And Baby is the name of the, I think Dean, his name's Dean. Him and his brother drive this car around, and they call it Baby. It was their dad's. Nice. Alright, so, but, the wheels that are on it have this, I forget the brand name, I almost want to call it a weld wheel, has these little triangles, like a directional triangle on them, 5 openings in the rim, and we do not have that here, and they are chrome. So we are at least going to take these, we're going to add some chromage to it, and we're going to make it look good, right? Yeah, that almost looks like a good standard tire. I like that. I like that. The sport tire. Yeah, I'm down with that. Alright, so... let me jump into here for a second. We need fuel tank always. And we are going to go get fuel pump. Now I am going to have to do a full engine build on this because the engine that's in there is a mess. And as you can tell by the body condition, I did get it from the auction. Now, I have not had very good luck at the auction, to be honest with you. My luck has sucked. I have been probably upside down. I've been upside down in every car I've tried to bid on, and this one, I think it put me. I think these guys put me like $7,000 over the price of the wholesale price, the value, and I couldn't let it go. I mean, it was the first one I'd come across in a while. All the others had been, 219, 284. 1,000 miles on them, and you know how I am with these cars. I like 150 or less. So I actually found this, got this at the auction, and I had to bid on it. It was early morning. It was 5:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to work, and the bidding starts, and I'm like, okay, I got it. He's gonna fold. Pfft. Bidder 1, bidder 3. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. $7,000 over, and well, I finally got it. So there's the story on that car. I was hoping to find one in the junkyard, but I wasn't able to. Now I did do the edit on this after I had purchased the car, truth be told, but it's because after I, on the auction block it didn't look that bad, but when I had it in the garage, I was like, whoa, that thing looks a little high to me. So lowered it down, realized there was an exhaust system on it, added an exhaust system, and voila. In the meantime, while I had it, was thinking about it, I actually made two other versions of this car. One is a gasser, front end raked real high, big meats in the back. Yeah, made a gasser. And then I made another one, not so much a lowrider, but a lowered version of the car. I can't wait to get my hands on that, to be honest with you, because that is going to be a treat. What do I not need here? I don't need any of that garbage. Thank you very much. Alright. So I was trying to figure out what the show was all about, right? So I was doing some digging around, and it looks like it is basically, a couple of brothers end up following in their dad's footsteps, or they're out there, they're demon and ghost hunters, I guess. They're fighting the evil supernatural, or the I don't know. Is all supernatural evil? I don't know. I could tell you a ghost story, but you wouldn't believe me. So I don't know. I don't know. So basically, they're going around, I guess, saving the world, one monster and demon at a time. So, it all actually sounds pretty good to me. I just, I have to figure out what time it comes on, and I'm very jittery tonight for some reason. What is the deal with that? So I'll have to check it out. And if you are watching it, or you have seen it, or you are watching, if you are a fan, hey, hit me up down below. Let me know what you think of it. I would be interested. And you know what? I just noticed this front end is a little off. So I need to switch this front end up a little bit. The tie rods are back here. The steering shaft is up here. So I tell you what, I want to take care of this right now before I assemble it, so I will be right back, okay? Okay, so now I am back, and as you can tell, I've got a different front steering knuckle on here. So we are going to, I got it all fixed up. I went into the editor, and I changed it around a little bit. Again, sorry, Nick. Sorry, bro. Gotta do it. That was bugging me. A floating tie rod just was not the deal for me. So see right here, this is the tie rod, and this is the outer tie rod. This was all mounted back here behind all this stuff. So now it's in front where it should be, and everything is hunky and dory. All right, so trying to figure out a little bit more on this car, trying to figure out what's going on. I think this was their dad's car, I believe it was in the series. And from what I'm reading, it was their dad's car. And here I thought the movie, or the TV show, was all about demon hunting. They got a little bit of time traveling in it as well, so it's got a little of that Back to the Future type thing going on. I guess they travel back, and at some point, one of the boys actually encourages their dad to buy this car. So that's kind of cool, right? Wouldn't you like to travel back in time and have your dad buy a car that you would eventually own? Why not? How about are these? I would be down for that. My dad had a 1966 Caprice convertible. Okay. 66 Caprice convertible, 327, 3-speed automatic. Beautiful car, with one exception. a rear quarter panel on the passenger side was just destroyed, right? So I told my dad, I was like, look, if you are going to get rid of this car, please let me know, because I want to be the first one to purchase this thing. And unfortunately, dads are dads, I guess, and he didn't tell me. So he ended up selling it, and I ended up being a little miffed about it. And I would have liked to have gotten a hold of it. It ran, it sounded good. Would have loved to have had that car. At the time, I would have loved to have had it. Right now, I don't think my garage is long enough for a car like that. I used to own a 70 and a 72 Monte Carlo, or 71 and a 72 Monte Carlo. Guess what? That wasn't going to go in there. That's not going to go in a garage either. Those things are beastly. All right, so I think we just need the standard stuff here. It looks like it, right? Cool. All right, so we'll get our shock absorbers, our caps and springs. We'll get those going. Inner and outer tie rods, of course. Even though I edited in the editor, I still have to replace them. Rubber bushing, I need 12 of these, thank you. And the B-links there. 2 wheel bearings and 2 wheel bearing caps. If you ever repack the wheel bearing in an older car, what a pain in the balls that is. Alright. What did I put on there? It was... jeez. Okay. I got this. I got this, right? So this is a 235/60. 235/60? Wait a minute. Get myself confused here. 235/60. Okay, so 235/60. Alright. So I think we went with the sport tires, right? I think we went with the sport tires. So we go 215, 235, and for a 60 profile. Yeah, baby. It had race tires on it, so we went with the. Oh, no. Forgot to do this. We gotta chrome the wheels, boys. We gotta chrome the wheels. Alright, so this show does sound like it has some potential. And I mean, honestly, it looks like it's been on a very long time. So, might be worth a go if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Alright? Demon hunting and all that other stuff. So, I got a ghost story for you, right? Well, actually, I got, it's not really one's a ghost story, I would say, and the other's like a phenomenon that we experienced growing up. So the ghost story. I was on board. I was in the United States Navy, and I was on board a ship, and it was real late at night. I was on watch, equipment watch, taking care of the equipment and stuff, right? And I heard this little girl scream. And it was just so weird. And I looked all over the place, and I could have sworn it was a little girl that screamed, right? A couple of days later, I was telling one of the guys about it, and they thought I was crazy. Come to find out, there had been a little girl that had died on the pier. I don't remember how or why. But there had been a little girl that had died on that pier, and it just freaked me out. And I found out about like 2 or 3 days later after the incident, right? So I didn't even think nothing about it until, for some reason, somebody had told me the story, and I'm like, yeah, BS. And then another guy had backed it up that had lived in the area. He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, if they were BSing me, they're BSing me. But tell you what, when you're down in a space all by yourself and you hear a little girl scream, you're like, what the hell? But anyway. So the phenomenon. Growing up, I grew up in a small town, and you know what? I need to take the sway bar out. So I grew up in a small town, right? And just so happened I don't remember who told me about this place or how I came about. I think it was probably one of my dad's friends, to be honest with you. There is a road that you go down the hill, right? It's a dirt road. You go down this hill, right? And you park at the bottom of the hill. You put your car in neutral, and the car coasts uphill. No lie. I did it with a bunch of friends of mine in the car, and I freaked them out so bad they wanted to leave. So yeah, and you know, growing up and thinking back on it, I'm like, there is probably an optical illusion that looks like it is you're going uphill when in fact you're probably going downhill. So it's probably an illusion. But I'll tell you what, when you're out there late on a Saturday night with your headlights on and you feel like you're going downhill, you put the car at the bottom of the hill, you put it in neutral, take your foot off the brake, and the car starts rolling uphill. Yeah, that'll freak a person out. So I'll talk about some supernatural stuff there, right? Alright, so I don't have very good ghost stories. Alright, that's about the only ghost stories I have. I've never, other than that, I haven't really experienced anything freaky. Love to hear if you have, I'm all for it. Throw me some comments down below. Let me know what spooks you in the middle of the night, right? Oh, I gotta put that, yeah, hang on. I gotta go back over on that other side. Gotta put that link in. There we go. I knew I was missing something over here. I just couldn't pinpoint it. Alright. Now we got that. Yeah. Got a ghost story? Let me know. Maybe we'll get, what is it? Dean and Sam, I think it is. The Demon Hunter boys from Supernatural. We'll get them out there on it. I am trying to think if there was any other ghost stories I have. I don't think I have any ghost stories. I've led a very boring life. All right. So yeah, we are stepping out of the movies and into some TV shows. So the next couple of videos, I believe I'm gonna throw a couple of TV show / movie cars at you, just to change things up a little bit because I'm actually trying to find a few cars. As always, I always ask for your suggestions. I've been getting some great suggestions. Right, the Mercedes DLC just dropped, so that's got me pretty psyched about that. I know at least 2 cars from that DLC that are going to be in this series. And I think you'll be surprised by which ones I select, but you go in, there's a website, for movie cars, right? So you go in and you find out, what car it was in what movie, and the website's cool. It's a good way to kind of do some research, but it's for every. Okay, say you have a movie and the camera pans over to a 1967 Camaro that's sitting on the side of the street, right? Has nothing to do with the movie whatsoever. It's just sitting there. It's in the movie, right? It's on this list. So I'm like, gotta weed through that crap, right? got to weed through it. So yeah, I've been perusing through all that stuff, trying to find out exactly what cars I can use for that. I have been getting suggestions from you guys. I love it. Thank you very much. I do have them. Trust me. I do have them written down. Don't think that I haven't forgotten about you. I do have them down. There have been a few suggestions, like I had forgotten all about the red F-150 from Last Action Hero. Yeah, this is a badass truck in that movie. Yeah, it's coming. Got a few others, and a cartoon. Somebody had suggested a cartoon. I don't remember the name of it right now, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it was a cartoon, but it does have the car in it, so I'm going to go with that. So, got a lot of things ahead of the schedule right now, and it's just a matter of time for me at this point. So please bear with me. I appreciate, I definitely appreciate you hanging with me ever so often, rebuilding these cars. It is awesome to do this. I like rebuilding these cars, and I love talking and hearing from you guys and your stories. Would love to hear your favorite car, what you like to build. Oh, did I? You know, for some reason. Yeah, okay, so it's a little twisted. Alright, I thought maybe I put a 6-cylinder on there or something. It's rotated for some reason. That's kind of odd. Alright, so here we go again. We are going to play the engine game. We are going to find out if Hurst Quayzar has it in him to build an engine, be able to get all the engine parts that he needs to build an engine from scratch on the stand. Sorry, on my other computer screen, I see people popping up on there what they're playing, and I just saw my son was playing some game that I have no idea what it is. Anyway, so let's get to this. Oh my goodness. I don't think I need anything up above here, right? Nope, nope. Alternator, nope, nope, nope. I got that. Nope, nope, nope. Negative, negative. All right, we are marching on. Couple of these. Definitely got these. So I was looking through what the cars are used in the show. It appears that one of the main cars. Where did I see that? It has a 502 big block in it. Oh my freaking god, man! Nice. Would love to see. Oh, now I would love to have that in my driveway. Oh heck yeah, that would be awesome, right? Yeah, 502 big block. Nice. So yeah, I bet that sucker rumbles on the street. So you know, I may just have to watch the show just for the car. The fans have called the car. I think they dubbed it Metallicar. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Metallicar? You know, like instead of Metallica, it's Metallicar. Uh-huh. No? You don't get it? No? Okay. Anyway, that's what I was reading. So if it's wrong, then you know, let me know. I need to get that intake. Come on, guys. I need a performance intake, a performance single carb intake for this engine. I beg of you. Yeah, so as I'm talking, I've been running through here, and I'm hoping I got all the pieces. Oh my goodness, I guess we'll find out eventually here. Yeah, usually I forget the fan. Not this time around, Jack. Oh, I need 16 of those. should say Jack or Jill, whoever's watching. Sorry. Don't want to get called out for leaving a gender out. Okay, there's A. And I need the B. Okay, got the starter. Starter's all set up on this. I don't need that. Timing chain, definitely. Timing chain cover. Push rods, 16 of you bad boys. So typically I'd have this thing all built up, ready to go, and just sitting over here. But you guys kind of got me off guard today. Alright, gearbox. Guess what I always forget? The clutch assembly. So, alright, we've got that. We are jumping over to the Power Boost shop. First things first, before I forget anything, all of that stuff. Alright, now for all the nice goodies that we have for this beast. Single carb. It really needs to have a dual carb in that sucker. It's got a nice set of heads here. Headers. Yes, we need 2 of those. Fuel filter. Distributor coil. Distributor cap and the rotor. Man, I need a performance single valve intake. That would be beautiful. I know I complain about that all the time, right? Okay, I'll stop complaining. Power steering pump. 8 spark plugs, filter, and we are golden, boys and girls. We are golden. Now to figure out why this sucker is sideways. Okay, let me fix this up real quick. There. You know, I don't mind it being right side up or upside down, but being sideways? Really? It's kind of freaky. '67 Impala, man. These are. I think I was looking at a '68 growing up. I think I wanted to get a '68 Impala, very similar to these. A '70 Impala too. I like those as well. Dang, you know, I can't think of one bad Impala outside of, you know, what they came out with here recently, or the newer models of the Impalas. Not, I should say, the 70s, the 71, 72, 73, I don't mind, up until about 75. 76, I think about from 76 on, I was just like, oh, nope, I'm done, I'm out. Don't like it, don't care for them. So yeah. So I think that's probably the cutoff for me. Any of those old Impalas, I really love the old Impalas. Like we did the '58 Impala from American Graffiti. Love those cars. I just thought they looked cool, right? And like I said in that video, until you come up on one, you looked at it, it's a beast. The '67 Impala, same thing, man. You can put, you know, you can stack 5 dead bodies in the back of this thing, and and still have room for your toolbox and a cooler of beer. I mean, seriously, these trunks were huge. And ask anyone who's owned one of these things. These things were land yachts, but they were cool. They were cool. I was trying to think if there's any other shows like Supernatural out there, chasing demons and ghosts and goblins. It's almost like, I don't know. It's a little weird, but seems like I said, it seems like it's got a pretty good following going on, and it's got to be going strong to be on for that long. Just it's ridiculous, totally ridiculous. I mean, it's got to be going on what? It's 2020, right? And I think that's been going since 2007? Something like that. I mean, this show's been on for freaking ever. So I mean, it's got to be doing something right, right? Jeez, you know, now I'm so far behind. I'd have to binge watch for a year to get it caught up, I think. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, we'll get this puppy all built up and give her the old once over because baby deserves it. That's right. She needs all the nice goodies. And why not? She's pretty. And, you know, this is probably one show that I'd have to say they have a four-door car. That's a star. You know, most cars, if not all cars, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know of many four-door cars out there that were stars of the show. Right? I mean, there's not many at all. Oh, I got this upside down. I should have just flipped it over before I did this. Kind of looks silly. I'm crawled up underneath there to bolt it in. But yeah, think about it. I don't think there's been many, if any, cars that are four doors that were like star cars, right? Were hero cars, as I call them. You know, movie cars that had anybody's interest at all. And this one seems to have a lot of growing interest. Oh my god, guess what I forgot? The wires! Chalk one up for old age and bad memory. Alrighty, now for the tedious part of this operation. Push valves, the rods, scoot over a little bit. Is that it? Nope, got one more over here. So yeah, this is the tedious part of the engine build altogether. That's why I like the other V8 engines. The dual overhead cam ones. So those are the ones that look like LS motors. Yeah, they're really easy to build. Now I did get valve covers, so I'm safe there. Throw a carb on there. Throw a little ether down in there just to prep it. Alright. I know I kind of did that backwards, right? I should have done all this first before I put the air cleaner on, but oh well. Alright, we're coming down to the finishing touches. I wonder what color I should paint it. I saw somebody had done a video of a 67, and I don't know what they painted. I don't forget the color they painted it, but man, everybody was just having a heyday. They're like, you gotta paint it black. It's baby. It's named baby. It's gotta be painted black. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, funny story, when Nick put this out, right? I'm like looking at it going, 67 Impala baby. What the heck? What is he talking about, right? So it was only until after I was doing all this research into well, I won't say all this research, you know, I just kind of briefly try to figure out what this thing was all about. So while I was looking into it, I realized when I was reading, the car's name is Baby, right? So I'm like, okay. So then it made sense to me. Okay, I think I put enough oil in there. Let's put you in the air, and while you're going in the air, I'm going to pick up a transmission for you because you need it. I sold off the other one. You need something that's tunable if I decide to take you out on a strip, baby. Oh, you know what? I also need. Let's get a couple of those and a couple of you. We'll go back into this shop here, and I think it's the bees. I think they were the bees. I'm gonna find out here real quick, and I'm probably gonna be wrong. Let's go ahead and get in here. Do the transmission. Okay, are you B's? Nope, you are C's. I was so wrong on that. Go figure. Alright, so we get a couple of C's. So overall, Nick, I think you did a pretty good job on this. Looks well. There's a few flaws in it. A few things that I like to have the look of. But overall, I think this looks pretty good. Everything lines up. Nothing is really clipping that bad. And not even exhaust. I figured he didn't put I figured that Nick didn't put an exhaust on here because of clipping issues. But I think I'm wrong. Okay, are you 100%? We are 100% across the board. Hallelujah. See, I mean, look at the size of that trunk. Like I said, 5 dead bodies, your toolbox, and a cooler of beer. Beautiful. Okay, so what color should we paint it? What color is baby? Baby is black. So we are going black. All right. Now, if you do notice that, I did notice in like the let me just say this. It seems like it bounces around so much as trying to figure out what plates were on what car at what time frame for this time travel stuff in this series. But I did notice there are a few pictures of the Impala with the spotlights. You know, the spotlights here and the spotlights here. So, oh, you know what? I wonder if baby would look good. Black chrome. No, we won't do that. We've got my 66 out there that's black chrome. Okay, now to the dyno shop. Let's see if we can throw down some horses out of a 502 big block. I wonder if I can get 550 out of this. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the gloss chrome black on this, and this is just a metallic black over here. And I think we're gonna keep with the metallic black. You don't want those ghosts and demons coming up on you. You don't want them to see you from a mile away. So yeah, I've noticed in some pictures the police headlights or police spotlights are on the pillars, and most pictures I've seen they are not. So if you're a fan of Supernatural, please let me know down in the comments what that's all about. Well, we didn't really meet the 500 horsepower mark, but that's okay. That's all right. I probably could have done that with a twin carbon here. Probably could have done that fairly easily, or upgraded to just a dual overhead cam V8. Could have and supercharged it. It would have definitely have made it. So there we have it, the Supernatural baby. How you like it? Looks pretty good. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and hearing me chat, and I'd love to hear your ghost stories. So, until later, I hope you guys love your customizing. Thank you again to all the modders out there who bring us these great mods. We couldn't have a great game without you guys. Really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up here and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing, and hit us up over on Facebook. All the links are down below. And I've got my own little Facebook page too, but I post just mainly videos over there, but not a big deal. Hit me up. Hit that like down below. Hit that subscribe button. and come back for some more car customizing action. For now, this is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.